think we have a few attendees coming in. Okay. Rahul, your screen is not visible.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You can just share the screen once again.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, so I think more people will keep joining us as we go along. Thank you so much for the current attendees who have joined us. I think you all might be aware that today's session is about a day in the life of a React developer. So we will get to understand a little bit more about the React developer's role. What are their roles and responsibilities, and what kind of skills they have to achieve on, or they have to upskill in, to be able to become a React developer. Any recommended resources for staying updated on latest React technologies, or maybe while you are upskilling, and any additional tips for aspiring developers. So, for the same, I have Rahul Kumar, who is going to be the speaker for the session today. He is adept in technologies like React and JavaScript. And today he will take you through the contents of the session. So, before we move on to the presentation, just to remind you all that there is a Q&A box and you can post in your questions over there. And after the after the presentation is over, we'll take up the questions. So without any further delay, Rahul, over to you. Please begin.
Okay, thank you. So am I audible? Again, I'm asking. Hello, am I audible to you?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So first of all, the myself, Rahul Kumar. I am currently in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and I am associated with Pando India Software Consultants, a startup based with a product-based company, and I'm mostly working with a domain like a survey platform and finance platform. So I have done my BTech in mechanical engineering, and after that, I choose a path or career in my React.js, and uh, that's it for that is for myself. And now directly we are going to share the presentation. The whole presentation is like there are few agenda of this presentation. First of all, who is a React developer and what are the roles and responsibilities a React developer hold in daily life. Okay, and the second thing is how can you learn the right skills to become a React developer. I will teach you a little bit about the overview about this React, and after that I will recommend some resources where you can learn new technologies for React and stay up to date with the technology in your daily life. Means you can practice the code and how to create a project, like I will teach you. And after that I will share some tips. Yeah, that's it. Now we are going to talk about roles and responsibilities of my life, actually what I do in the current means current on daily life. Okay, so first of all, when I reach office, there is a scrum meeting started. So when the purpose of the scrum meeting is like you have to up to date, you have to uh, get update and get the ticket allotted from the seniors, which is kind of a what you have to do actually in the code. Okay, the bug or something like this. So after that, uh, the ticket is allotted, we have to choose, means we have to choose, like you have to do code or have to do code review. Because I currently I have a team of five, which I uh, generally means uh, I have to take care of the team. And after that, the PR which are generated, PR means basically means pull request. Okay, so when we reach office and we have to review the PR code which is raised by the developers, junior developers, or anyone. So we have to take the code and review it, and after that we merge to the main branch, and the product is the production is live actually. So after that, if there is like any doubt to any developer which are junior, and we have to solve their doubt, or discuss with the team actually, and after that, uh, in the last we have to tell the status of the code which have we done in full day, and after that the scrum meeting is held, and the whole day is actually end like this. So now we are going to learn what is React actually. So React is basically a single page application. Okay, and the creator of React is Jordan Walkie at Facebook, who is a senior developer in Facebook in 2013. And after that, it is a open source JavaScript library for building user interface. Only user interface we can build from that. Because it is a library, we have to install many other libraries to make it a full-fledged application. And it is used for React is actually used for creating mobile app and web app also. So the mobile application is built with React Native. This is uh, it. And the companies, actually the companies, the whole in the world, we the popular companies which are is using React currently is like you can see in the presentation, that is Khan Academy, PayPal, Tesla is also using the Netflix. You also know, and the Facebook and Instagram you have heard about it, that React build Facebook and Instagram also. So this is the companies which are using React. And now, what is library and a framework? Okay, so we all know about React. React is a framework. Sorry, React is a library, and other two popular frameworks are like AngularJS and Vue.js. So what are the difference thing which make a library or a JavaScript library make a Angular means what I say framework and library. So library has a pre written code, means collection of a code we have to use, like we can import and use it in our component. So I will tell more about the component and anything which I talking about right now. So after that, provide it provides library provides specific functionalities that you can call directly, and you have the control over how you can use those functionalities. Okay, so I just tell you the how to be use import, and we can use it the libraries, the functionalities which is provided by the library. And framework, the basic difference of the framework is they have a preset of rules and guidelines. Means we have to just insert your code, means you can insert your code and into predefined places. Okay, and the framework calls the code, and the code is executed by the browser, JavaScript browser. So these are the main player in the market right now, AngularJS and Vue.js. Okay, so that's it about the library and framework part. And now we are talk about React. Why React is so popular? We all heard about the React is so popular. Why? So in the React is popular because of the community. Okay, so this the React have a large and active community support, and we can if we stuck in any part of code, and now so we can get help immediately. Means there are so many Discord channels and everything. We can post there our bug and code, and we can get the solution over there from over there. So component based architecture. So component based architecture means React uses architecture of the component, and virtual DOM, which makes React faster. Actually, it works faster. React is a library which is a very lightweight. Okay, I will tell you more about these things in further video. So easy to learn or flexibility. The developer support actually, and when when we use React, it is very important to adapt the technology for the developers. Okay, so and the most popular thing about is Facebook always keep up to date the React thing. Okay, so now what we have to learn and what we have to know about the React to learn React actually. So first of all, we have to need basic knowledge of HTML and CSS. So we have to it is very important to know about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the things you can see in the screen. Uh, we need to manipulate DOM. We need to know about how to manipulate DOM. Uh, we have to familiar with this keyword and the basic knowledge of functions, which how many kind of functions are there in the JavaScript, and async event functionality is also it is important. And after that, standard built-in objects means of objects like array add object and other things like uh, null operator, and we have to know about these things also. Okay, without this we cannot move further with React, with learning with React. If else conditions and most switch conditions, and also this conditional based operation we have to need to know about these things. Web APIs like console log and like you have to know about the set timeout, set interval. You have to know about these things, and also the Git and GitHub. It is if you are working in a company, if you are working in any multinational company or in a startup company, you need to know about the Git and GitHub. It is mandatory. So now, virtual DOM. What is virtual DOM actually? What virtual DOM do in React? So virtual DOM is a copy of a real DOM. You can see in the presentation. So when these things are node, is it is element node. Okay, so what React do? React know how where the element is getting changed, and when it is changed by user. Okay, so it match it do a comparison with a real DOM, and after that it changes with a real DOM method. Means always it always do a comparison with real DOM, and it changes the node of that real DOM. That is a virtual DOM. And now we have to know about JSX also. So JSX is like we can write HTML code in JavaScript. Here I am showing you a picture of how JSX look like. After return keyword, we can see the JSX how it is written in the code. Okay, so it is a functional component code. We can use in functional component and class component also. So what is it mandatory in React to write a JSX? Otherwise, it will not work or work. So after actually uh, without JSX, we can also write code in the React, but it is easy. Means it make easy to the developers to look and imagine a output of the DOM. Actually, how it will look in a DOM. Actually, so this is about JSX, and now about props. What is props? So uh, the basic thing is prop is like prop. We can send data to parent to children. That this is DOM used to pass data from one component to another component, which basically in child component. And props is immutable, means the child component have not the authority to change the data. Actually, this is prop. And now state. What is state? These things are important when you are going to learn React. So a fundamental concept that represent the current condition of a component means prop is a local state. The prop is a in the sorry the state. State is current in the current component which you are seeing. This component has its own local state. Means you can imagine like a when we click a event. with a trigger event like we have to change uh, uh, means increment a number. Okay, so that the data flow from the state is like with the function, and local state is changed by the use state or anything we can say. Okay, so how React and how prop and state actually change the data. Okay, so when you can see here the flow of data and the event triggered by the component. So when a prop is passed to a component, okay, so whole state is up to date, and a complete re-render of page happen, and the that part of code is actually changed. Part of UI is actually changed. This is about the prop and state. And now about what is component actually. The component is a piece of code we can use to means we can use in our code anywhere. And this is the basic example of a component where a web page is shown in the picture, where a, a complete page is divided into components. You can see here. So a header is a component, list is also a component, and the sidebar you can imagine in what I can say admin dashboard you have used somewhere in the uh, web. So this is the thing. So we can separate any component from here. You can see this. So this is component, and component is like they have a life cycle method. Components have a life cycle method, which in functional component and in the class component, they both behave in different. So like life life cycles in a class component. This happens in class component. This happens in functional component. So these are three main life cycle method in the class component. It is mounting, updating, and unmounting. This happens while a page is load in the uh, DOM, means browser, and the lifecycle method is replaced by hooks in the React 16 after React version 16. Currently, we are using React 18, and the React is introduced in 13. I have told you that. So these are seven hooks, predefined hooks, and we can create a custom hook also. This is about the lifecycle method and hooks about the React. And now, how a component look like means functional component and class component. How these are like. So you can see in left side of the screen, this is functional code. The purpose of the both the code is same actually. So you can see how how functional component are making a thing easy. This is a basic a typical code of a class and function component. So moving forward. So this is all, and now I'm recommending some websites. You can go with these websites like React.js. Take help from Stack Overflow when you're stuck in any code, and DevDocs. You must visit this website devdocs.io. And MDN, for you all know about the JavaScript also. Means MDN is the very popular about JavaScript. And after that, you can visit the free code camp or .org. This is you can here actually take a test. Means uh, you can judge yourself, means about how much you know about. Okay, and the popular things, the AI applications like ChatGPT and Blackbox AI .io. Okay, these are the things. These are the websites I recommend you to please visit. And additional tips like if you want it to be a good developer, so get a paid course, and also if you get a paid course, they will provide you a certificate. Please complete the complete course, and you will get a certificate also. You can use in resume, or uh, it will helpful for your uh, job journey actually. Create create some personal projects, like small projects to showcase your work in a portfolio actually, and create a portfolio also. So it will help, and it is easy to select you from the means, you will be different from the mob, means crowd. And you have to stay up to date with the new technologies coming in the market also. Like there are quick.js and uh, 3js for the animation. Need to know about the libraries also, which will work with React also. So this is it, and thank you for the session, joining the session. Hello, Niharika. Yeah. Now we can take
Yeah.
questions, Niharika.
So there are a couple of questions. Okay. One question is, I think, related to what the content that you were talking about. What does DOM mean? DOM.
Okay, so DOM is document object model. So when you see in a web page, web browser, okay, so when we hit anything or go with any browser, means let me open up. So actually, the whole code is rendered over the DOM environment. Okay, so this is DOM actually. The white part of the screen is, I can in easy language, I am telling you that this is DOM, where all elements are getting bind and visual to the user. This is DOM.
Okay. Um, Okay, so is there any app for Android to learn data science? And okay, this is a data science question. I'm not sure if you will be able to answer it, or maybe you can just
So
suggest some
yeah,
apps
yeah, I
where.
suggest.
Uh,
So free code camp. I will give the PPT to you also, the presentation file. You will get at the end of the video. So you can learn from free code camp actually. So free code camp, I use pretty much about this. So you can learn for free.
uh, Rahul, we can't hear you. I think the voice was
Am
breaking in between.
am I audible?
Ah, you're audible now.
Okay. So I'm showing you how can you learn from this. So there is a data science, okay, a course for here. You can go and learn and practice also for this.
Okay, I think there is an app also available for
And
this, right?
must mobile app. Are you asking about mobile app?
Yes, yes, yes. That's what the question was, that if there are any mobile apps that are available from where one can learn.
Okay, so you can visit Glassdoor and these kind of websites. I don't have mm, about idea about that mobile app actually.
That's okay.
Mm.
Uh, okay. So there is one more question which is not related to React. I am not very sure if you can help, then maybe, we can just take it up.
Okay.
This person has written that they want to become a cybersecurity analyst. So what kind of languages should they know? Or what are some of the things that they can focus on?
So first of all, you have to learn about C++. This is the
Acha,
basic
also,
requirement for.
sorry to interrupt, this person has requested if you can answer in Hindi.
Okay, so आप C++ सीख सकते हो, और C++ के साथ पाइथन सीख लो, उसके साथ आपको डाटा स्ट्रक्चर सीखना पड़ेगा। और आफ्टर दैट मीन्स उसके बाद फिर आप ये कर सकते हो कि एक कोर्स आती है उसके उसके लिए यूडमी वगैरह पे आप सीख सकते हो, एक कोर्स ले लो, पेड कोर्स आई हैव रिकमेंडेड ऑल्सो, मतलब मीन्स मैंने रिकमेंड किया था आपको इसमें। और उसके बाद फिर एक उसके लिए एग्जाम होती है, जिसका सर्टिफिकेट मीन्स पार्टिसिपेंट चार्ज बहुत हाई है, 1 लाख रुपीज है, बट दिस विल वर्थ इट, मीन्स आपको अगर वो अगर करते हो तो बहुत अच्छा है। अदरवाइज सीखने के लिए आप एक कोर्स ले लो, और C++ और पाइथन तो मस्ट है।
Okay. Thank you so much. Then there is one more. Okay, this is not a question. Please provide the PPT. Someone has requested that if you can provide the
या यस,
PPT. So,
या यस,
so basically, this particular presentation or this particular video will also be there. The recording of the session will be there on YouTube. I will share the link with you guys as well. I don't think there are any more questions. So we can just quickly move on to the feedback poll. I'm just launching a feedback poll here for all the attendees who are attending right now. Just let us know if you like the session, and would you recommend this to your friends and your peers. Um, Also for the link of the session, I'll just quickly share the YouTube link in the chat box here. Yeah, so you can just pick up the YouTube link from the chat box. This is the link where the session is going to be is will be available. So you can just go back to it and refer to it whenever you want. Otherwise, Rahul, you can share the presentation with me, and if
या
anybody wants the access to the presentation, then uh, they can just
ओके, सो आई एम stopping the screens here, okay?
yeah. You can just email me, and once Rahul shares the presentation with me, I can share it with you guys. All right, that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending, for asking questions. And I think we also have a positive feedback. So, thank you very much for today's knowledgeable session. So, thank you so much indeed, Rahul, for taking out the time and sharing your insights with us. It was a pretty good webinar, as we can see from
Yes,
the comments and the feedback. So thank you so much once again for taking up the time.
thank you so much, thank you everyone also.